Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Painters with Mike, and we begin the Icicle house. And I've used this is about 2 years old tape that I've had, and it is of a gold reindeer and a gold snowflake. And as you can see, it's not going to take that long to do. It's a partial, so we'll whiz by this. We're going to spend 30 minutes on this today because just to start it off, because I don't think it's going to take I think if we was to do like 2 hours to start off with, we'll probably get it done. So what I want to do is start it off for this session with 30 minutes, and then the next one will be back to our usual hour. So let's start it off with the ice itself. And quite interestingly, they've actually used a silver here, as you can see. It's not actually a white, which it's a bit of a strange colour if it's supposed to be like snow and that, but I suppose the silver of it is to replicate like a water sort of colour, because water tends to be like clear and transparent, isn't it? So it's like a see-through colour, so that could be why. But yeah, I recently finished Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was an absolute joy to work on, and it's actually gone up now. It seems to be very popular. It's like £2.50 at the moment at the time of recording this video on the 12th of November. So yeah, last night I was doing a bit of ordering, and I ordered my friend's Christmas gifts, so she's under strict instructions not to open it till Christmas, because one of them I don't need to gift wrap, so I just told her to keep it in like the box until it's time to until it's sort of time to you know, open it on Christmas. So I was getting that done, and then I ordered some. I found this fruit shoot drink called Berry Galaxy Fruit Shoot, but apparently it's not like the snack size ones you put in lunch boxes. It's like a, you know, like the sort of size of Robinson squash. So yeah, I've never seen that before, so that'd be interesting. But tried to send it up to Sunglasses, but apparently that locker's full at the moment, because before you order it will tell you if the locker's full, so something that InPost lacks on. So I've had to send it right the way over to Braintree Freeport station, because I don't like to... Chapek is a bit far out, it's like right near the depot, but then the Freeport one is even longer. But I thought we'll have a bit of a change of route and we'll send it to the Freeport station one, because that one is a key code one, or you can actually use the barcode and scan it, but it's not like the Bluetooth ones. So I thought we'll hop on the train. It just seems ridiculous, like paying £3 just to get from Braintree to Braintree Freeport. It's literally one stop away. And years ago they used to do a shuttle service in Braintree Freeport bus park, which was a free bus, and you could go from Braintree to Braintree Freeport all day long. Wouldn't cost you anything. But for some reason I don't think that's running anymore, so I could either pay £1.80, walk there and get the train back, or walk there and walk back, which will probably take me like an hour and a half, or get a £3 return. So I'm probably going to get the £3 return, because I'm lazy. Like, I just want to get right there, get it and come back. I don't want to be walking all around Braintree, you know, because I can walk there, but it's quite a long walk unless you cut through. There's two ways you can go. You can obviously walk down down Trevanion Way, past the pharmacy, up past the depot and around the back way, or you can go down Rose Hill, which will cut half of the journey off. So in a bit of two minds on what to do, because I'm just thinking, like, is it really worth paying £3 if I can, you know, walk it? So the chances are I'm probably going to walk it. It gives me time to play my game. So I had a really good one last night. I was watching late and live, and I literally got 46p, which was quite a nice one because, as I say, it all depends on how much you play. So if you don't play like a lot, then it's not going to happen. But normally with late and live, I don't actually watch it as such. I have it on the TV, and I sit on the sofa playing the game, and then if something grabs my attention, I'll glance over. But it's just like a talk show. I don't know why it's actually in existence, really, because it's a very boring like show, just people talking. So that's why I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of It sort of suffered with that after show. But I think that was other reasons. It could be that financial issues like doctors. But talking of doctors, we have only got 13, 14, 2 days left. I cannot believe it. Like, I'm going to be so upset when that goes. Like, but, you know, always remain confident, because it's like Waterloo Road. They axe that, and then several years down the line, they bring it back again. So there is hope it will come back. And what's quite funny is I've been seeing 2 of the actors in EastEnders. So the lady that was helping the woman in the wheelchair when she was ill in bed, she is now Tommy's some worker that's helping with Cat and Alfie, because Tommy keeps lashing out at his mum. And then there's another lady that went off with, she's like a nurse in Doctors, and she's going out with Alfie, oh my god, Harvey, and Harvey was giving her like loads of money because she needed help with something. So I don't think they're gonna last long in the program, purely because they seem to be like one-off characters. And what I mean by that is that they've not got like a fixed storyline. They sort of like come in and then they're gone, sort of thing. So it's only like a brief stint, I should imagine, like a cameo. And a cameo is sort of like a short part in a film. So right, so what we'll do now is I want to work around most of the Icycle area here. So we'll get some of that, and we've got some other colours as well that we're going to introduce about 15 minutes through, and we'll just have a bit of a change around. So yeah, I always like to start off the first session with a 30-minute session, and then I work up the ladder a bit. So let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, what is the weather forecast today, please, love?
Currently, in Braintree it's 11 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect lots of clouds.
It has
with a high of 12 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
It has actually brightened up a hell of a lot, because the last few days we've had just really dull weather, and there's just not been, you could not see this, like the sun in the sky. It felt like the sun was behind the clouds, but just not a blue sky, and just cloudy. And today we've got a lovely blue sunny sky, so now I've said that, it'll probably rain. So yeah, do you know, I've only been doing 8 minutes of this already, and I'm really enjoying this. So I've actually ordered some more, and oh my days, right, I'm not even joking, I was on Temu today, because you know when you sort of like getting the urge if you want to order something. Well, I was checking all my, once a month I go back to like the first of the month and go through all the orders to see if there's any price adjustments, and a thing popped up as I went to go to the checkout, like an envelope thing popped up, and it said, we've got a surprise for you. So I opened it, and it said that I could have a painting for 1p again. So yeah, it was, I think it's like their way of rewarding you for being like a loyal customer. So let me know, you guys, if you get any of that, but I'll show you when it arrives. And it's another, so imagine, you know that Christmassy truck that I got? It's like a red truck, a 20x20, and it's got like it's a very sort of Coca-Cola vibe to it. It was ready sort of, and it had like Christmas lights up the top, like hanging over on wire and stuff. So yeah, 1p. That's the second painting I've had like that, because I did have a bird painting that was like that, and that was 1p as well, a massive 30x40. It's nice that Temu care about their customers. You know, they really do really appreciate their customs, that don't make sense, customers and that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work around sort of like the area here. I love the way that little window's illuminated, like as if like it's lights on and stuff, or like perhaps they're watching a movie and its reflection from the TV, or maybe it's a lovely little fire. Because some of the older houses, they'll have like it's not like an artificial fire, it's like a proper fire with a chimney and stuff. Not many houses like that exist anymore. So, and somewhere around here, I don't know where it is, I think it's on like the country roads, I've actually seen thatched houses. You know, the houses that have like, they call it thatching, but it's like straw as a roof. So let's see if we can get some definition on that. Alexa, what is a thatched house?
The Flask is a grade 2 listed
God's
public
sake.
house at 14
Alexa,
Flask.
what does thatched mean?
Thatched is a form of the noun thatch, which usually refers to teach, Edward.
No. Alexa, what's a thatched roof?
Here's something I found on reference.com. Thatched roofing is
Ooh.
waterproof roofing made from a natural reed grass. It can be made of rye, barley and oat straw or heathers, among other materials. Traditionally, thatchers use materials that are available locally.
Yeah, so I don't really know the purpose behind a thatched roof, but I suppose it's to make it sort of like more warmer. But the only problem is with a thatched roof is I have actually seen where some cases it's been so hot the actual roof has caught alight. You know, so it's actually interesting. You can do YouTube videos on it, and it's a bit of a stupid way of putting a roof on a house, because yeah, okay, it's going to be, you know, nice in the weather, like the winter weather, but it's not very ideal for like summer. I mean, I don't know how much heat it can withstand, but and then most of the roofs nowadays have what's called a solar panel, so that you don't have to pay out for electric. So basically the sun heats the solar panel, and in turn that sort of provides your electric. But yeah, not really a fan of solar power because it doesn't seem to last very long. We used to have a solar powered frog, but my brother modded it into a water fountain. So we took the solar panel out, created a hole where the mouth was, because the mouth was a sensor, and we took that sensor out, feeded a pipe through it, and so we linked it up to a pump, and it sprays out water now. So it's like the little frog is spraying out the water. If you've ever watched Gnomeo and Juliet, the way that little frog sprays the water out, that's what I mean. So yeah, I feel really pleased with myself that I've got now the third project started, because I really feel like I'm ahead in my projects, so I can really sort of like get as much done. I'm trying to tackle, while it's still November, I'm trying to tackle the smaller paintings at the moment, so it means that I can get them out of the way, and then I'll have more time to work on the big ones. So yeah, get a bit more water. What we'll do is we'll just finish this little section, and then we'll move on to some colour. Because we're now at 15 minutes. 30 minutes flies by. So yeah, quite happily do an hour, but I've got things I need to do, so and EastEnders will be starting soon, so I've got to get that done. And because of Big Brother on at the moment, I sort of have to watch it on iPlayer before it airs, because it's just like program, and I need that little break in between, you know. So yeah, come on. So yeah, we'll just finish up here and then we'll get a bit of the bigger drills on. They are the special drills, so they're slightly bigger. And I was checking with my friend, apparently, you know, I was saying about what the DMC code is for the crystals. Apparently, I've just found out that crystals don't have DMCs because apparently they're not normal drills, so you wouldn't be able to say what DMC code it is. But yeah, we'll just have to put it in a pot and, you know, if we like the look of it. So yeah. Whoops. Some of these are a little bit bigger. I love these, like the way it's just like, that's so cool. Right. Okay, so that's that. Right, okay, so I think we'll start off with this. This is quite an interesting drill because I thought it was an AB, but I don't know. It just seems very sort of like shiny, but these are the type of drills that have that coating where sometimes when you put it down and you go like that, it can pull the coating off sometimes. So, oh, this is an interesting drill. I think it's like a bauble because this one's got a bauble on. Remember that this is, it does seem to be like a gingerbread house because of like, you've got all like these that resemble like the sweets and stuff. So it could be that, you know. I did one last year on my other channel and oh my God, it went a bit wrong. Because you get a kit and I'm not a big fan of the icing that they use because it's in like this vacuum pump sort of bag and it's not runny, so you got to sort of like stand there waiting for ages while it sets and stuff, so it's quite a hard one, that. Okay, so we'll just whiz it over here and get that section done over there, and then I think that's all the bees done. But yeah, I'll definitely save some of these because you can actually get blank cards. I picked up this pack from the range. They're blank cards, so you've got blank green cards with green envelopes and then blank red cards with red envelopes, so it is possible. But yeah, I don't think we've got any more bees on the lower section there, so that's interesting, so I'll kit them up. Okay, let's do a bit of the sister now, which is this red drill. These are the drills that have that, it's like a dust on it, so as you can see it is dust, so you can just wipe it off. But yeah, okay, so A, this is going to look very pretty. Okay, lovely. Big, it just looks like a cherry bakewell tart, doesn't it? You know, that dollop of the cherry on the bakewell tart. I do love a bakewell tart, but I'm a bit naughty when it comes to tarts because I tend to eat the whole pack and yeah, not good. Okay, so now we've got like a medium size for the M here. But yeah, I thought I'd squeeze in a session first for EastEnders because I wanted to get some of this done. Okay, we'll bring back the Icycle now and just do this little section going down here. Okay, so I think what I'd like to do is then go across there while we've got a bit more time. We've got about, I think it's 10 minutes or so. And also don't rush it, because if you're trying to get it done within a specific time, you're going to make it look like wonky, and I don't think I'd ever go to square drills. Like I'm not a big fan of square drills because you can put them down and then you try to move it back into position and it just will not do it, and then you have to pluck it off and realign it. Whereas rounds, it doesn't matter what way it goes on, it's always going to be easy to reorientate it and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. As I say, I didn't intend on buying this. It was one of them ones, because when you go and put things in the checkout, it will say checkout number 4 please. It will say it will say I've got to tell you this. So you know when you're lining up for Argos and it goes, order number 5 please go to checkout number 4. Oh dearie me. It was funny in the Chelmsford branch, because you would all sit, like, the chairs were set up like as if you was waiting for a blood appointment, you know, a blood test appointment, and then it would go, order number 5 please, and you would go up to the thing. But I don't know what I was saying before that, but yeah, this would be another one. I need to try and work out what... I think I might start that Christmas bag that we got from the range. I haven't been able to see the gingerbread one, unfortunately. It's not come back in stock. So, because for some apparent reason they put it with... There was like a Halloween section there and Christmas right there, like merged. And I can order online, but the chances are I'm going to end up with that bloody Christmas tree. So... And it's a hassle to send back, because they will not pay the postage. You've got to pay it. So you've either got to be lumbered with it or somehow sell it on, because there's no way I'm going to return it and pay postage. That's, you know, ridiculous. I really think that they should stop this mix and match thing, because it's very hard when, like, if you've got something, you know, that you've already got, and then, you know, the worry of, like, is it going to be the different one? And then the amount of times I've done that, ordered mix and match, and I've ended up with exactly the same one. I mean, you could do a giveaway, I suppose, but chances are if I end up with the same one, I'm probably going to sell it on, because I ain't going through the hassle of returning it when I've got to pay postage. I mean, you've got to remember that the postage is probably more than the actual item. So if it was $3.99, I mean, to send it back, you're looking at about the same sort of cost to send it back. So see, they're not stupid, are they? They know it's got to cost you to send it back, and I think that's probably why most people don't do returns and that. But I think you can you can take it to your local store and send it back that way, because I know Peacocks do that. So say for example you ordered online, you can actually take it back into any Peacock store and they'll refund it that way, which I think is great, because then you don't have to pay epoxy postage. I think the best one for returns is Amazon, because Amazon and Temu, they provide a label to return it free of charge. So, okay, so we're going to get down to this little bit and I'm going to call that a session. So, yeah. And then after this, I've got to do September and October completions. That's haunting me a bit, because I've been needing to do it September, then October, now it's into November, and we should keep all the like at the start of the year, keep all the completions and do one big completion at the end of the year. But yeah, we'll be in there to the night if that happened. But anyway, on that note, we are done. Can I just say, isn't this border fabulous? Like the way it's just sealed off that roof bit. And I love the way they've got like snow falling here, so you don't have it up that way. But these are like little buttons, aren't they? You know when you do a gingerbread house and you have like, you put like little jelly tots on the top, something like that. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. As I say, down here, it's not going to take that long. And I really do love working on partials, because it just seems to be so quick, you know. I'm quite pleased with this purchase, and it gives me a chance to use up some of the old tape. I have seen a massive pack of Christmas washi tape in the works. It's like a £5 pack, so I might get that, but I did get this last, I think it's 2 years ago, and it's took me nearly 2 years to use it because I don't use it that often. So most of the tape I use is like thinner than this, so I cut most of the border off. But some people like keep the border, the you know, the washi tape on, because it does make a good picture frame, because it then looks like it's in a frame. But let's take it off and see what we think. Wow, yeah, it's the silver that stands out the most, doesn't it? But wow, really, really lovely. So that's where we'll leave it today. Thank you very much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing. And if you haven't done so already, tap that notification bell so that you can be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. Or alternatively, hit that big red subscribe button and you can become part of this wonderful diamond painting community and don't miss out on the action on this channel. Until next time, have a wonderful evening, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.